Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shade walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She called names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Double Shay's tune, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Double Shay's tune, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tool. She back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tool. Press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tool. Press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
All righty, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody that pushes, everybody who watched this in a replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be, Bronze, let's see who else. And that's it for right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up as well. If you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, a Cash App donation, a $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right. So tonight, guys, we're gonna have a short show, okay? Because it's kind of late, and I definitely have to get out of here. So we'll be on here for about 40 minutes tops. So it's 12:09, 12:10. So about 12:40, we'll be out of here at 12:45. All right. So anyway, we're gonna be talking about the Spanish singer Julio Iglesias. Okay, I can't believe I said it almost right. Okay, he is accused, you guys, of human trafficking by an ex-employee. I mean, everybody in Hollywood, singers, actors, actresses, or whatever, they have some sort of charges. Okay, not every single body. I'm just really just joking by that right there. But a lot of these singers and actors, producers, all types of people. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, just doesn't even make any sense. Okay, so we're going to talk about him. And we're going to also talk about singer Aaron Hall reported missing. Okay, So y'all go get y'all something to drink, relax, and see to bed. If you are at work, continue to watch or listen to me on the download. And we are getting ready to get started with this live. Let me go ahead and turn my music on, check the sound, everything. And we are going to start this first topic off talking about singer Julio Iglesias. Okay? Let me first turn my little music on and everything, like I just said. And we gotta hurry up and do this live because this internet started messing up at a certain time. So we definitely gotta hurry up. That may be a good thing. So Shades 2 can get off on time. Okay, that may be a good thing. All right, so we got the music on. Now let me put this banner up because I want y'all to know who we're talking about as well. And don't forget, you guys, thumbs up, okay? Make sure you do that. And make sure y'all check out my video I did about Jack A. Harry and Michael Jackson. Check that 10-minute video out, you guys. It's a trip, you know. And check out my latest Dollar Tree haul and my latest Country Way reaction video and my YouTube shorts. And thank you guys so much. So let's go ahead and put his name up here. The allegations up. Let me make sure I spell this word right. Allegations. I think that's right. Let me double check that just to make sure that's correct. Because we don't want to be misspelling stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that. Anyway, you guys, I hope you had a good Thursday. And I hope your Friday is pretty good as well. You know, it's always good to have a good day, a good week. Let's see. Yeah, I spelled it right. So I had to make sure. So anyway, let's start off the first story with Julio Iglesias. Okay, we're gonna start off with him. I'm just gonna call him by his first name too, because I know I'm gonna mess up the last name eventually. Okay, so anyway, singer Julio Iglesias accused of human trafficking by a former staff. Okay, let's see what this entails, you guys. Man, this man is 80-something years old, you guys. 80-something years old. So anyway, a criminal complaint was filed by two former employees. A veteran Spanish singer, Julio Iglesias, accusing him of human trafficking and forced labor, according to advocacy groups supporting the women. Okay. The women allege they suffered sexual and other forms of abuse while working at Julio's properties in the Dominican Republic and the Bahamas in 2021. Women's Link Worldwide and another source said late Tuesday. Now, the organization said a complaint filed with Spanish prosecutors on January the 5th outlined alleged acts that could be considered a crime of human trafficking for the purpose of forced labor and crimes against sexual freedom. And I hope I didn't say that word out before. Anyway, Julio Iglesias subjected them to sexual harassment, regularly checked their mobile phones, restricted their ability to leave the home where they worked, and required them to work up to 60 hours a day without days off. And this is according to a testimony collected by the by the two groups. One of the women, a Dominican, identified as Rebecca, who was 22 at the time of the alleged incidents, said she spoke out to seek justice and set an example for other employees of the singer. She said, "I want to tell them to be strong, to raise their voices, to remember he is not invincible." And this is according to a statement by Women's Link. Now, these allegations were first detailed in an investigation published Tuesday by U.S. television network Univision and Spanish newspaper El Diario. Yes, I think it's El Diario. Yes. Spain's equality minister, Ana Redondo, has called for a full investigation into the allegations. Julio Iglesias is 82 years old. He is one of the most successful Latin artists of all time. Best known for his romantic ballads, he enjoyed huge success during the 70s and the 80s and has recorded with US artists including Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, and Willie Nelson. Julio Iglesias has not publicly responded to the allegations. Now, I don't know what to say. This man is like 80 some years old, 82. Uh, I'm reading these comments. Oh, these people in the comment section, they're so crazy, you guys. Let's see. Somebody said, we all know this is blackmail and extortion to get some money out of court. This is common in third world countries. They do that here in the United States of America. So what is this person talking about? Now, somebody said this is not the first time he has had these kinds of allegations against him. They said back in the 90s, he had actual allegations against him. We need to look that up to see. I do not know. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me go get my nasal spray down. Hold on. Y'all, sometimes my damn allergies mess completely up. Hell, hold on. My damn nose is completely messed up. Oh, man. Now, hopefully that works. Man, I'm not sick. These are my allergy. I am not your Jeremy ass, okay? These are my allergy. Every now and then they mess up. Every time you hear somebody using a nasal spray, you think it's a cold. No, I have allergies. And I know you know this, okay? I've been using nasal spray, not every single day because it's not good to use every day, but you know, when my allergies started messing up, I use them. And they mess up at different times. You wish I was sick, don't you? Huh? I am not your ass, okay? Let me change this thing right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to let this little damn nasal spray work for a minute before I start talking again. I'm gonna put this video on too, so hold on. What's this? I cannot ever find anything in this damn thing. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, let's see. We're gonna look up his allegations back in the 90s too. A lot of people don't believe this, but then a lot of people do. Somebody said, don't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. 95% of the entertainment world is bad people, trafficking and doing pedo stuff. Okay. And I wonder how this person knows this because I don't believe that. Not 95%. Okay, you have these type of people all over anyway. Okay, not just in the entertainment industry. It's all over. Who is working? Thank God. Somebody said great voice, but he's a pig now. I guess kid. The thing is, y'all got to wait until you know for sure if this is true. Y'all be so quick to jump to saying people are guilty, and you know they are innocent until proven guilty. Goodness. We don't know if this man did this shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and oh my God, the nasal spray is working right now. I cannot believe it. Because I was like, damn, I could barely damn talk for a minute. Shit. For real, I really couldn't. Shit, it was like suffocating me and stuff, man. Okay, this is too much information. I was so damn nasty. Okay, let me go ahead and show y'all this video, okay? Oh, I can breathe. Ah. Oh man, it's like you know when people smoke weed or something, you know, and they just be like feeling refreshed. Using that nasal spray makes me feel refreshed just like that. Even though I have never been high before, I'm just imagining. You know, not off of no smoking stuff. I, you know, off of my what do you call those allergy pills? As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take 2 of those too. Cause damn, whew, I can breathe now. Let's go ahead and watch this, guys. I'm so glad this stuff still works. I can breathe now, you guys. I am so happy because before I was like, damn, I feel like I'm passing out. You know, shit.
Investigation in Spain. Superstar singer Julio Iglesias is
There
in
you go.
Julio Iglesias accused of sexual assault under investigation in Spain. Superstar singer Julio Iglesias is in the crosshairs of prosecutors in Spain, where he's under investigation after 2 former female employees accused him of sexual assault. The Spanish High Court Prosecutor's Office announced the probe Tuesday after Univision and Spanish media outlet El Diario.es published the women's allegations. Julio's accusers reportedly claimed they suffered sexual assault and workplace harassment while working for him in 2021 at his homes in the Dominican Republic and the Bahamas, alleging Julio pressured them into sexual encounters and abused them physically and verbally. Prosecutors in Spain say a claim was filed last week against Julio, who is a national treasure in the European nation. He sold over 300 million records in his career. One of Julio's accusers reportedly claimed he would digitally penetrate her without her consent and told the outlets, "He used me almost every night. I felt like an object."
Hold up. What is digitally? What digitally? I know I just said that crazy. What? Look and see what that means, because I don't know what that means. Hold on. I gotta look that up, y'all. This is weird. Oh, with his fingers. Okay, I didn't even look it up. I had to just think about digits, because in medical thing they say digits. Okay, because I was, what the hell are they talking about? So you mean to tell me she said that he was sticking his finger up in her, in her other, without her consent? Damn, she said he used me almost every night. I felt like an object, like a slave. Okay.
Like a slave. Reached out to
82 years. I would have. Anyway, let me let
Julio's
it
camp. So far, no word back. You think, you could just not be like a perv?
Listen,
allegedly.
I can barely understand what she's saying. So the thing is this right here. Let me just take it over from here. Okay. 82 years old, and this man is doing all of this, you guys. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up that story. Hey, Tony Bass. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see if I can pull it up on TMZ, because TMZ always go into a more thorough report. Let's see. Let me put this man's name up here. Let me see how you spell his name. Julio. So he was doing the most, allegedly, huh? Okay, so here it is, right? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. So he was verbally abusing them too, huh? Allegedly. So that claim was filed last week. This man is worth, I looked him up, he's worth over $600 some million. Yeah. He would put his fingers into her, in her other area without her consent. She said he used me almost every night. I felt like an object, like a slave. And she said, I forgot if they said the girl is 22 now or she was 22 then when he did this. But if he was 79 or 80 or something like that, I would have slapped the shit out of him. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Let me see what these comments are saying. That is crazy, man. Somebody said every night and you kept staying by him. That's another thing, too. If somebody is doing this every night, why would you still be there? And I forgot all about Smokey Robinson. I was talking about him. Remember, I think that was last year or the year before that. I think it was last year. Somebody said, why do these old rich men do it? And why do these women take so long to report the actual abuse? Well, look at the comments here. Nobody believes the men did it. And nobody believes the women when they come forward. And that's how these, get away with it. The thing about it is these women wait too long. You shit. And then you say every night, after the first night, I would have beat the The thing is, maybe he was threatening them or something. I don't know. So he made a song called To All the Girls I Loved Before. Okay. Somebody said, why are these women waiting years and years to make these claims? I do not know. Okay. Sometimes people just wait, but still, every night he's putting his fingers inside places that she did not want him to put them at, Yeah, I don't know if I could have came back the second night, the third night, the fourth night, none of those nights. Somebody said because their looks have faded, no one wants them and their car payment is due. Somebody said, do not believe them. They probably need money now. So they decided to take his money and reputation. The thing that I'm thinking about is, what if they have proof? That's the only way I could believe them, if they have proof, okay? Somebody didn't even know either what they were talking about when they said, using their digits to penetrate them. They said, how does that work? It's hard to believe these people. If someone's committing all these crimes, surely at least one of them had the sense to go to the authorities. It's not like the Dark Ages where abuse by the elites would go unchecked, so it's a money grab. Somebody else asked the same question I did. What is digital penetration? I don't know why they just to say your fingers. I thought about it. I said digits. Oh, those are the fingers. Okay. These people said are crazy. They said, just look at the orange sloth from Scam Alardo. Okay. Ooh, somebody said they are about to Smokey Robinson, Julio. Yikes. They say yikes, that's what he looks like now. When people get old, they change, their looks change. I mean, if you get old, your looks going to change too, especially when you start getting 80 some years old. I mean, I don't care how much massaging you do, how much makeup, how much surgery you get, you're still going to be looking older. You know what I'm saying? That is tripped out, man. Let me see his other allegations, though, back from the 90s. Let's look this man up. First, let me see what they're saying here, in case we have some more information. So this is a 3-year investigation, you guys. So they've been looking into this for a long time. So this is a former housekeeper and a physical therapist. And they use the pseudonyms Rebecca and Laura to file a complaint against Julio in criminal court. So they accuse him of sexual assault, okay? In human trafficking. They have a third alleged victim, and she's using the name of Carolina. They also said that Julio forced the female staff to get medical checks for sexually transmitted diseases, okay? He ordered the girls to go to the gynecologist for a general examination, said Rebecca. They spelled gynecologist wrong. They said it was about 10 or 12 girls. They did everything to us there. They checked everything. It only happened to the girls. They also did ultrasounds and blood tests. She said that Julio allegedly would call her to his room at the end of the workday to assault her sexually and made her feel like an object, like a slave. Details given by Laura include an incident where the singer touched her inappropriately. He touched her breasts when they were at the beach. And then he did it again when they was at the pool. So they said Julio has not publicly denied the allegations or commented on the current situation. This man has 8 children. And y'all know his son is, let me see if I can say his name right. Enrique. Okay, that's his son. So y'all know if you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available 24 hours a day through RAINNS, National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673. Again, the number is 1-800-656-4673. Now, in 2021, that's when it happened. Yeah, he like him young, honey, 60-year-old wife. And he's 80 something. So 10 or 12 girls. He sent them, allegedly he sent them to the gynecologist. They checked everything. They did ultrasounds and blood tests. They said it did not seem normal. And then at the end of the day, he would call Rebecca to his room to assault her. Actually, I'm trying to figure out how you do anything at 80 some years old or 70 something. He must have been taking that stuff, that blue pill. That is. So let me see what else we got for this dude, because man, that is a mess. I told you, when you keep on researching stuff, you find out more and more information. That is a hot mess. Him and Timothy Busfield, man, y'all talking about Diddy. It's a lot of Diddy's out here. Okay, y'all stop focusing so much on there going Diddy. No, I just told you one is I forgot, they got regular jobs, a therapist or something, and something else. She was not a model. Okay, let me go and see his background real quick. Come on, y'all. Let's see if he was. So let's see. All I see, I'm trying to look up his past stuff if I can. Sometimes it takes a longer amount of time to do it. Let's see. What did she say in 1990? In the 90s, let's see. Only thing I can pull up is this right here, the one in 2021. I don't see anything, because I'm pretty sure, let's see. The only thing I'm pulling up is the stuff that he's involved in now. Let's see. Let's take TMZ off of here. Let's see. This man is worth $600 to $620 million. Okay, and he's up here. If he did these things, that is ridiculous. His son is worth $100 million. His son is nice looking. Okay, let's see if I can pull up his. Let me just put it up here like this and see. The only thing I see is the new stuff. That's it. I don't see the other stuff. Maybe I should put past. Let's see. Let me put criminal complaints. Let's see if I can pull up anything real quick. Still just showing the same thing. If y'all find anything that he did in the past, just let me know. But I know one thing, he's all over the news and everything, and that's a trip, man. So I don't know, you guys. What if they have proof? They said they were investigating, like basically watching him for at least 3 years. This investigation has been going on for 3 years. Let's see. So they said Spanish prosecutors are currently studying the allegations to determine if the information warrants a criminal prosecution. So the women have been granted protected witness status and will provide statements to the authorities. Prosecutors have up to 6 months to make a determination, with a possible extension to a year. And they're actually thinking about stripping him of the state's gold medal of merit in fine arts. I mean, damn, can y'all wait until you find out if he's guilty? I don't know. If he is guilty, I don't know why these people be risking their entire freedom, their career, all of this just to do weird stuff. They married in 2010. Oh, you say his model was his wife was a model. Okay. And they didn't marry until 2010. How old was he then? Because he's 80 something now. So let's see. Yeah, they've been investigating him for a minute. Okay, so his legal history primarily involved financial scrutiny and civil disputes. No criminal convictions or anything. Okay, so I don't know what that lady was talking about in the comment section. So let's see here. Let's see. So they want him on human trafficking. That's like a RICO right there. Sexual assault and harassment. And then labor violation, because they claim he forced them to work 16 hours without days off. And he restricted their movement. So back in 2021, they said Pandora Papers. So they linked him, Julio, to at least 20 shell companies in the British Virgin Islands used to manage a real estate empire worth approximately $112 million. So he did not get criminal charges for that at that time. They said while these reports highlighted complex offshore financial structures, they did not result in criminal charges at the time. And then in 2019, he had a paternity dispute. What? They ruled that this young child was or is Julio's biological son based on DNA evidence. But then this ruling was overturned on appeal in 2020 and upheld by the Supreme Court in 2021 on the grounds that the case had already been litigated in the 90s. This was a civil, not criminal matter. I don't know, res judicata, I guess is what you call that. Then he had a customs incident in 2024. He was detained in Dominican Republic for carrying nearly 93 pounds of food in his luggage. Okay, and that was flagged by customs authorities for health and safety inspections. No criminal charges. So I don't see any other charges like of sexual harassment or human trafficking or anything like that. So I guess this is his first time being accused of this. That's cool. So what do you guys got to say? Do y'all believe these women? I don't know if I believe them or not. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, I don't know. That is a shame. So I'll tell you what, guys, I will keep you updated on this, okay, as I get more information, and hopefully they will keep us updated, and the story just does not, disappear like Smokey Robinson's story did, okay? You say you do believe them. Yeah, I kind of believe them too somewhat because, I don't know, these people be doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And just because he was old, it doesn't mean he couldn't have, made them afraid and, did stuff to them. Probably they were super young anyway. So that's the trip. All right. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. And now we're going to go ahead and move on. And before we move on, let me just let y'all know rapper John Forte of the Fugees, he passed on at age 50. Now, I don't know what he passed on from. I know I saw it. Hold on. Hold on.
It's real protein you want to eat.
I know I saw it earlier. Let me look and see real quick because these damn ads. Let's see. Let's see what they got a cost of what. They say he passed on suddenly. Instantly, suddenly. Let's see what he passed on from. They do not know yet, okay? He was in he lived in Chilmark. He had 2 young kids, and they say he died all of a sudden in his home on Monday, 50 years of age. So they don't have a reason right now, but I'm pretty sure they will find out, and when they tell us, I'll let you guys know. That's sad. My condolences are expressed out to his family, his friends, and his fans, and my prayers, and may he rest in peace. Goodness. He was Fuji's producer. He wasn't even that old, man. That's sad. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and talk about Aaron Hall, okay? I still can't get over Julio, okay? I really can't. That's just tripped out. And all the other little articles I had are all in Espanol, so people can't understand, if they don't speak Spanish, so I chose not to play it, okay? But you guys can feel free to look it up and find out, more information on him, all right? So let's go ahead and move on to Aaron Hall. You don't like Aaron Hall, do you, Jermaine? And I will keep y'all updated on Julio, just like all the other people, okay? Because we want to know what happens. They said it take anywhere from 6 months. I think it said 6 months to a year or 90 days or something like that. I think they said 6 months, though. I wonder what Aaron Hall is. They say he's missing. So we get ready to find out what happened, okay? Let me put this thing up there. What time is it? This time go by so quick. You don't have enough time to do crap. It's already 12:45. This goes by too quick. So anyway, let me tell you the story real quick so we can get out of here. So they claim that Aaron Hall, the R&B singer, is missing, okay? Now, I know I saw this story, the story about him being missing, I think 2 days ago as well. Well, let me go back, because I don't know why it didn't come up. Let's go back to that WhatsApp. Let me look at the actual story. I gotta tell y'all this breaking news too. That's sad. Let me save this real quick. And let's go back over here to this. Man, why does this thing keep on going to the wrong damn stories? What is this? Let me just type it into Google because I don't know what's going on with this story. Unless he's been found already. You know how they do, they say stuff, let's see, and then they find people. Now they did say he's still missing. So the only thing he's facing right now is an sexual assault lawsuit. And they say he has been missing for, let's see, for more than a year. Where is this man at? A whole year? Hall 61 is best known for his time in the group Guy, along with Teddy Riley and his brother Damian. He disappeared as he and Combs were named in a civil lawsuit by Lisa Garza, who claims the man actually assaulted her in the 90s. Maybe he left because he thought he was going to end up like Diddy. Maybe that's the reason why he left and disappeared. This dude may be in a whole foreign country, y'all, living it up. Yeah, Linza. They said repeated efforts to locate and serve Hall have failed. They also hired a private investigator to locate the singer last September. So that investigator looked in Los Angeles, Fulton County, Georgia, and still couldn't find him. Now they are talking about serving him via a publication. You know, you can serve them, on social media or somewhere like that if you don't know where they're at, because they probably will see that. Anyway, they said they cannot locate him, even though they have searched for him all types of ways. They just cannot find him. They also searched Cleveland, back in September 2024. Y'all remember when I told you about the girl who said that she's a woman now, that Aaron Hall and Diddy allegedly actually assaulted her in 1990 when she was just 16. And she said that the men gave her alcohol and took her to an apartment where the, big break happened. Yeah, I told y'all about this story. But I'm just thinking he just left probably in a foreign country or something. He probably left because, like I said, he didn't want to end up like Sean Diddy Combs. Because, you couldn't start off with these lawsuits, and then the next thing you know, there's a whole damn criminal charge being placed upon you. So he probably just left. No telling where this man's at. You know what I'm saying? Where do you think he's at, Jermaine? Wherever he's at, the United States of America probably just can't do anything about it. And that's a federal civil case. Somebody said he is not missing, he is running. That's what I say. I think he left as soon as he found out about those allegations. Shit, I don't blame him though. But yeah, he left as soon as he found out about that. He was like, he's not going to jail. He is not Diddy, okay? So he left as soon he left as soon as he was named in an actual assault lawsuit back in 2023. No telling where he's at. He could be with Russell Simmons. He could be, Jermaine. So that's a damn trip. So when I get updates on where he at is, if they can ever find him, because I don't think they will unless he come, out of hiding himself. But I bet you he's not out here in the USA. I bet you somewhere else where the USA cannot mess with him. Okay, because he said he was not going to end up like, you know, Diddy. Okay, all right. So let me give y'all a couple of breaking news, then we're going to get ready to get out of here. Okay, you guys. I should have looked Aaron Hall up on here and let y'all listen. Let me look him up real quick. Let's see what they're saying. Hold on. It's always good to have the visual, so let me show y'all that real quick. Let me hurry up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Aaron Hall. This man ain't missing. He's running. He said he's not going to go to jail. Okay, let's see.
Hey y'all, so I just want to share my thoughts on Aaron Hall. Most of y'all should know, I should say Gen X and millennials should know who Aaron Hall is. For the younger people, he sings that song, I Miss You, I'm Talking to You, Baby, him. And then he was in the group Guy. Y'all was doing them corny TikTok dances to that song. Yeah, him. Y'all, they said that his family and friends is concerned. They don't know where he at. Now, he did go missing because they've been trying to serve court papers on him. Allegedly, they've been trying to serve court papers on him due to some a lawsuit with Diddy. That being since 2024, the summer of 2024. Fast forward, we in 2026. They still don't know where he at. They done hired a private investigator and all that. They still can't locate him. I just hope he is amongst us. That's all I'm gonna say, allegedly, because that's a little weird. But anyway, let me know y'all thoughts in the comments if y'all heard about Aaron Hall, that they still looking for him. They still don't know where he at. Yeah. Like I said, I hope he all right and he's still amongst us. And yeah. Hey.
That man is probably somewhere where he can't be touched, okay? He is not going to risk going to prison or giving someone his money. Shit. As soon as they did that lawsuit, okay, the extra harassment, assault, whatever lawsuit, I think it was extra assault, he bounced, okay? Shit. And could you blame him, okay? You said his offenses are worse than Diddy. You talking about which one? Whose offenses are worse? Are worse than Diddy's? Aaron Hall's. Well, I know one damn thing. He got out of here. Okay, and who could blame him? I don't think too many people are going to sit around and wait to get damn arrested if they can leave, right? He sure was. Yeah, it could be. Okay. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated if they find him or whatever. I doubt they will, unless he wants to be found. He's been gone all this time. Just like what's his name? The other dude, Russell Simmons. He's not missing, but damn, he left too. Listen, people don't want to go to jail, but at the same time, if he did do anything to this girl, he shouldn't have done that. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on, you guys. Like I said, I will keep you guys updated on his on Aaron Hall as well as Julio Iglesias case. and all the other stuff that I've been talking about, with what's the dude's name? Tony Busfield, and it's just so many, you can't even keep up with them. So many of these daggone actors charged with, well, not charged, but they have allegations of sexual assault and just all types of stuff. And this is plainly ridiculous. Okay. So let's go ahead and do breaking news, okay? And let's take her down. That is crazy. Okay, the first story, real quick, I want to tell you that one of the two men found guilty in unaliving Run DMC's Jam Master Jay has a 2024 conviction overturned. Okay? Let's see real quick. So they say his Erda case has taken another shocking turn as one of the two men found guilty of GUNNING down the Run DMC DJ has had his 2024 conviction overturned more than 2 decades after the recording artist was taken out by to the head. Anyway, U.S. District Judge LaShawn DRC Hall granted Carl Noyd Jordan Jr., the rapper's godson, an acquittal on Erda charges after his lawyer successfully argued that the presented trial evidence did not support prosecutors' claims that his client's alleged motive was revenge for a $200,000 deed gone wrong. That's tripped out. So he was only 37 years old when he was unalive back in 2002. So let's see. He would have been 60 something now. That's sad. Anyway, hold on. So Jordan, 41, and Ronald Tenard Washington, 60, were arrested in 2020. Okay. They claimed that Mizell had cut the accused Illers out of a massive seeds, the white powder deal, and charged that Jordan in Washington wanted to do revenge. Lawman had alleged that the duo broke into the studio, and as Mizell's childhood friend Washington blocked the door, Jordan pulled the trigger. Anyway, both men had pleaded not guilty. They were tried together and convicted, but only Jordan's verdict was voided. The judge denied Washington's bid for an acquittal or a new trial. However, one of Washington's lawyers noted that he can pursue further appeals. Anyway, the judge determined that the evidence about the supposed DD beef was stronger against Washington than against Jordan. There was testimony suggesting bad blood between Washington and a Baltimore-based DD in a potential 6-figure COKE deal involving Mizell and the suspects. Wow. Now, anyway, during the Pierce trial, Jordan's lawyers urged jurors to consider that a third man, Jay Bryant, may be responsible. Bryant, 50, was charged in Mizell's killings in 2023 after Lawman said His DNA was found on a hat at the crime scene. So they unalived Mizell in 2023. Let's see what his first name is. Oh, you guys. Oh, that's Jam Master J actual name. Oh, he was charged on Mizell's killing in 2023. So he was just charged because they found DNA on his hat at the crime scene. Damn, it took them all that long. Because he got unalive when? Jam Master J? A long time ago. I think I said in 2007, right? So Jay Bryant has pleaded not guilty in this raiding trial. And then the other dude, I forgot his name. Let me go back to him. Let me see which one they overturned. I think it's Jordan who got his conviction over. Not Jordan. Let's see. Yeah, I think he got his overturned. That's tripped out. And that was his godson, if I read that correctly. Let me make sure. Yep. That is crazy, man, how they just unalived that dude. So what y'all think about that? His conviction was overturned. You think that's fair? You said Hall hasn't been reported missing by law enforcement, and there are no official missing person investigations. So I bet there are a couple of his peeps that know he's alive. Probably so. I don't think he's unalive. I think he's, ran. Okay, just like they said in these comment sections, just ran. They're gonna call him missing, in the tabloids and things of that nature. But I don't really think he's missing. I think he left on his own because he does not want to be, charged. So that's why he left. Shit. You hardly miss it. He missing all right, missing the stand trial. That's why they try to find him. Okay, let me go ahead and give y'all another news article, and then we got to get out of here. So we just told you about one person got over two. One person, I forgot his name already, got his conviction overturned. Okay? And the Jam Master J unalived. So let me tell y'all this. Nick Reiner, you guys, he was placed under a mental health conservatorship 5 years before he unalived his parents, okay? And so I'll tell you what, tomorrow I'll go further. I'll go into that further and let you guys know tomorrow about that one. But that's tripped out. So he was really dealing with some really severe mental issues. Dang. And check out this fascinating information. They said astronauts' bodies aged by 2 years when they were out in space for 9 days. But then when they came back, they became younger because they went back into, I guess, their regular aging, I guess. So you would think if you go out in space that you would probably not age quickly. They said 4 astronauts' biological age markers increased nearly 2 years during a 9-day ISS mission. They said they are looking at space travel. They said study makes space travel a promising testing ground for aging research. They said space travel can age the human body at a fast pace. But when you return back to Earth, it may actually reverse all that. Okay? That's tripped out, huh? I thought if you go to outer space that you would age slower, but I guess not. You age quicker. That's tripped out. So maybe because in space you are exposed to microgravity, radiation, you disrupt your sleep cycle in isolation, maybe that is the reason why the body ages quickly. Quicker when you're out of space. Anyway, that's some interesting information right there. Okay, very interesting. So that's going to be it for tonight, you guys. Like I said, tomorrow I will let you guys know about Nick Reiner and his conservatorship 5 years before he unalived his parents and stuff. So like I said, he was really having some mental issues and they was dealing with that stuff for a long time. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to Jermaine. Okay, thanks to Bronze. Thanks to everybody in the bushes. Thanks to Tony Vans. And thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to donate, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right, guys. And let me take Tony Band's stuff down too. You guys have a blessed night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night with another Night Owl Talk Time. All right. Good night, y'all. Peace out. Let me take this down real quick before we leave. All right. Good night, y'all. First, let's show this.
Yeah. Right. She love the shade too. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little spec. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shades 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay Shay talk and she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Thank you, Jermaine. And again, thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the replay and in the chat. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys later on today. Happy and blessed Friday. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams.